Most AI app builders look impressive, but they completely fall apart the second you try to use them in a real business. Dashboards and demos look great. Then you try to connect real data, workflows, users, and everything breaks. I've been testing and implementing Zite to see if it actually holds up in a real business setup. In this video, I'm going to build a real app, connect workflows, and show you exactly how it works. I'm Zack from InterDev Solutions. Our channel shows you how to streamline operations with automation and AI. If you need direct help, you can visit our website, interdevsolutions.com. Dealing with databases, interfaces, workflows, and automations, and user access gets challenging and expensive. The ideal scenario is to build this all into one application that actually works. So let's take a real example, a simple CRM, and see if one tool can actually handle all of this. We can build this in Zite, and if you use this link here, you will get an extra 50% more credits, and it also exists in the description below. When you navigate to that link, you'll see that you get 50% extra tokens on signup. And then down here, you can enter in your prompt to start building. If you're new to this, I would keep things simpler to start until you get used to the application, but it's pretty impressive what it will do in just a few prompts. Realistically, to build out a much larger system, it's going to take a lot more time than just 10 or 15 minutes, but you can get started quite quickly. Honestly, within 10 or 15 minutes, you can build out something for prototyping and testing. But like I said, to add the additional functionality, features, workflows, integrations, all that type of stuff that makes a more robust application, it will take a lot more time. What I'm going to do is create a lightweight CRM app designed for a small business, include these tables. That's just the core tables that we're going to include to begin with. And the important part to note here is there's this little toggle and we can build it or plan it. My recommendation, always start in the plan it mode. That way it will give you a text-based document that has the plan. You can go in and edit it, or you can ask the AI model to edit it for you before you actually begin your build. Let's click plan it and see what happens. Within the plan mode, once I hit plan it, it's going to go through, look at this, begin planning, and now it's going to have some additional questions here. In this case, you can see it's asking who will use this CRM. Is it my team employees only, like internal only, or are we going to provide this use to external users like clients or partners? In our case, we're going to keep it really simple and do internal only. And we've got another question, what deal stages should be available? Again, for this process, I'm not going to be that worried about it. Now it's asking about the deal stages that are available. Again, going to keep it simple. Select the option B. It's asking which features matter most to you. And I'm just going to keep it simple and select the dashboard. Now it's created the plan for us. It's got a brief summary here, and it's got the full outline over here on the right side. And you can see I click into it and make notes right in line. Or if there was some other update that I wanted to provide, I could also remain in plan mode and just ask the AI model to make that update. Basically, it's going to create a dashboard view and then all of the different tables that we have discussed. And for now, let's go ahead and build this plan. Now it's asking another question here. In this case, I am going to accept this. This is an internal tool. So for my organization only, go ahead and accept. And now it's asking about a database. We do need it to create the new database. Again, I'm not going to bother reviewing it. This is good enough for this tutorial and demo video. I'm going to click the create database. This is the difference maker between a lot of these other AI app builders that are out there. This is great for business use cases. There's other tools like Lovable that are great for a lot of situations, but to build business apps, it's a lot more challenging to actually get something implemented. What we get here is we get a interface or UI layer, the actual app that you interact with. We get workflows that are able to be developed and built. So those are the different automations and actions that happen when you take different actions within the application. We have a built-in database that is actually quite robust and allows you a much higher record limit than you would in something like Airtable. And then it also has the user authentication. If we wanted to bring in external users or even for internal users, we can add really as many as we want, and it has that built right in for us. Now that our app has finished building, Let's click into database real quickly, and we can see it's created multiple tables. We've got companies and contacts, deals, and we have tasks as we requested. If I click into workflows, it's got all of the different workflows and API endpoints that it's automatically generated for us to be able to use this application. And then it's got the app. We've got dashboard, contacts, companies, deals, and tasks all in a nice interface with action buttons. That was all in this first build. We haven't done anything else yet. We did the plan and then we built this, and now we have a really nice starting point. If I go into deals, I can click the add deal and it's opened the add deal modal. I'll just call this example 1. We can add in a value if we want. We'll leave the stages open. We can assign a contact and a company, add an expected close date as well if we want, and some additional notes. And you're more than welcome to add additional fields and additional functionality as needed. Like for example, right now, when I click this drop-down list, it's showing the full list of contacts and the full list of companies. Maybe we want this flipped. So we select the company first, and then after we select the company, it automatically will filter this list into the list of contacts connected to that company, just something like that. And we can just ask the AI model in the text box area right here to be able to make that change for us. I'm going to go ahead, click save. We can see the new record will appear here. We've got this example record. And now one thing that we may want to do, and this is where we can add in these additional workflows and automations right within our application without using an extra tool or building out some advanced logic. In this case, when I go in and edit the record, and I'm going to change it to 1, what we want to do is we're going to keep it really simple. We're just going to add a new task, assuming that once a status or a deal is changed to the 1 status, that there's going to be a task or multiple different tasks that are required by different users. You could take this even a step further. When it creates the task, it will automatically assign it to the relevant person. And you could even take it a step further beyond that, that when that task is created, an email notification or a Slack notification gets sent out to the relevant people. And that's what this icon right here is for, is integrations. It's the yellow one that we see. When I select it, we can select this email integration, or we can select this Slack integration. There is an authentication process that goes along with that, but it is really straightforward. And then we can just chat with it to build in this logic for us. What we're going to do, we're going to keep it really simple. I am going to ask the model to, when a deal is changed to the status of 1, we're going to create a new task. I can type that in right here, or I can select this and just dictate to it. I'm going to select this button. When a deal's stage is changed to 1, create a new task called send contract. I'll submit that. And like I said, we can add a lot more logic to this process as well and make it more robust in that workflow. But for the purpose of this tutorial, you will get an idea of how simple it is to implement these types of automations and flows. Now that this has been completed, if I go into this example deal that we created, and I can go over to 1, I'll hit save, shows that the deal has been updated. And if we navigate to tasks, we can see that a new task has been created, shows the contact here and the deal that it is associated with. This is one of the big differences with Zite, is everything is connected within the platform. I don't need to wire a bunch of different applications together to get this basic functionality working. This only took a few minutes to build to this point and didn't take hours or days. And we've already included a lot of cool features and a nice looking user interface. It includes your database, your front end, your automations all in one place. There's integrations that exist already, and there's more to come in the coming weeks and months. This is a real system that a team can actually use. And as I mentioned, the integrations, you can connect to existing data and tools without rebuilding everything as well. You don't have to use the Zite database. The data sources that do exist as an integration are Airtable, Google Sheets, HubSpot, and there's more as well that you can find in the Zite help docs. And there's also built-in capabilities. As I mentioned, there's emailing capability. You can connect with Slack. There's AI-powered workflows that you can build, Google Maps, and there's lots more coming as well. From my experience, this is what a lot of the AI builders promise, but they don't actually deliver on. And Zite does a great job of this. Where Zite may not be the best tool for the job, and this may be only true today as they are making a lot of advancements and the product's continually getting better. But if you're trying to build out a major enterprise level system with lots of custom and complex workflows and automations, it may not be the right use case. That's not saying that this can't be used within enterprise types of businesses. It absolutely can. It just depending on what it is that you're trying to build. If you're a massive company trying to build out a large scale ERP system, this might not be the best system for you. Or if you're trying to rebuild a CRM like HubSpot, lightweight CRMs, like I'm showing you right here, are a great use case, but to try to completely rebuild HubSpot doesn't make a lot of sense. This won't replace every single system out there, but it will replace a lot more for businesses than what people actually expect. If you are a person or business running your company across different spreadsheets or fragmented systems, or you're trying to build internal tools very quickly, Zite would be a good system for you. If you need help implementing Zite or have questions about improving your current workflows within your business, whether that's through automations, custom applications, or AI, feel free to reach out at interdevsolutions.com. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button for more tutorials in the future.